Good morning, dear students. Yesterday I taught you the theory of sleeve and cotter joining. Today I am having a model of sleeve and cotter joining. So here is a cylindrical sleeve. Here is a cylindrical part and this is called sleeve. And this is rod 1, the circular rod. You can see the diameter here is different, and further the rod diameter will be this. Similarly, the other rod diameter is again different here and different here. Here there is a tapering part, so that we can, while inserting it in the sleeve, we can insert it easily. So I am inserting it in the sleeve, and I'll take care that this slot for cotter coincides with this slot for the cotter made in the sleeve. So I have inserted this part and another part also I have inserted here. Here I have inserted the other part too. And children, now I'll show you how the assembly has to be made. I'll show you how the assembly has to be made. See, I'm inserting the cotter over here. Children, why I'm not showing the entire view of this model is because, see, one part here is shown in section. So it has to, the section which will be asked by you people in exam won't be this. They won't ask you left half or right half in section. They'll be asking you upper half or lower half in section, and that is the reason I was not showing this part to you initially. But now you can see this entire lower part or entire upper part will be asked to you in section. One thing. Second thing, no need to imagine the side view, you can just see. I'm not able to insert this cotter inside because this model is made up of paper. If I put it in a wrong manner, the model will be torn. That's why I'm not inserting it inside. But for side view, you can see one diameter is this, second diameter is this, and third diameter is this. And in side view, cotter is a thin rectangle. So this is your side view. Now top view, we have to imagine complete without any section. That means you will be imagining this part as complete. So again it will be seen as a rectangle, just as you see it in front view. Same manner you will be seeing a rectangle, hidden lines for both the rods, and cotter will be seen in top view as a rectangle with two curves. Right, fine children. So this is all about the sleeve and cotter joint. There are clearances which are required for working of this joint, but they cannot be shown here because they are already existing over here. If the clearances were not there, then this cotter cannot be inserted inside. So they are already there. So this is all about the front view. You can see when the front view is not in section, none of the rod is seen nor the cotter is seen when it is not in section. But when it is in section, you are able to see the thickness of this cylindrical part, this rod and this cotter. Everything is seen when it is in section. Then next I want to tell you about give and cotter joint also. In this give and cotter joint is actually meant for square rods. Now look at the difference. Sleeve and cotter joint was meant for circular rod, and this is for a square rod. So the two rods which are to be joined together are square in shape. You can see two rods. Now one end of the rod is converted into fork end and the other end is converted into eye end, and then we put them in alignment, take a gib, insert it inside, and you can see I have shifted it here so that I get the space for cotter. The cotter of this model is lost. Actually it was broken or lost somewhere, so I don't have a cotter for this part. But and the these two ends of the gib should face towards the two ends of the fork, so that if some kind of force is applied to this fork should not open up. That's the reason this gib is used along with the cotter in this joint. Here the important thing is front view. You can see whether it is in section or without section. This line is, and side view you can see there is a square. There are two rectangles, and for the gib there is a small rectangle on the upper side, small on the lower side, and rest will be the cotter. So this is the side view of this, and for top view you can see this is a thin top view. Whenever I tell my students that the top view, in top view there is a like thin rectangle, they are not able to imagine how. So that's the reason I have shown you both the models. I hope when I explain this to you in theory, you will be able to understand it very well. Thank you, children.